Hello everyone, this is day 37 of this video series that I'm doing, and so in today's video there is no specific, I kind of just want to talk about the boredom that I actually experienced today. It was kind of weird, and I hope that this is the sign that I'm beginning to shift towards a more study-based mindset rather than always procrastinating basically. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. So what happened was, woke up all tired, everywhere was kind of like a bit just lethargic feeling because of my work that I talked about in yesterday's episode. And so yeah, today I kind of just woke up feeling tired and then and just went back to normal procrastination, YouTube, anime, all that kind of stuff, Instagram, just trying to keep myself occupied. And I guess today, eventually, everything started to just become boring, it's like I didn't even know what to do to entertain myself. So all the usual stuff wasn't working, wasn't getting my dopamine drug hit. And yeah, it was just a really bad feeling, I guess, because it felt like nothing could, I'd have to do something really wild for me to get entertained, I guess. At one point I even started searching up how what I could spend my money on, because the act of me spending money, I don't usually do it. So I guess I got excited by the fact that I set aside money for myself from this week's work to kind of reward myself. And so I just started pre-searching for things that I could buy using that money. And that's a new experience that I have not done before. Did not find anything that I wanted to buy, believe it or not. Because, well, one, I haven't really ever bought anything from the internet. And two, I've kind of always lived frugally, I guess. Or mainly because it was my parents' money. But yeah, I haven't really spent a lot of money in my lifetime. So I don't really know what to spend it on. The only thing I can really think of is clothes, just to make sure that, I can, because I'm starting to become more conscious of my fashion sense and how bad it is. And so, yeah, I'm kind of following my sister's direction and trying to expand my wardrobe, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of, literally. So, yeah, I'm just trying to seek out things that are just trying to, to try and get interested in something. And I know, that entire time, the thought of doing work was in my head. You should really do work now. If you're this bored, then just do work. But I couldn't get myself to sit on my desk. It was just a really bad feeling. I was stuck between two things. And I kind of get now why people, I guess, overeat. Because, well, I'm not sure if this is the same for everyone else, but when I got bored, the first thing I went to was making myself lunch. So I ate lunch, and then I got bored again, right? Because I finished eating and finished making it. So I got bored again, and then I was just like, okay, I may as well eat something more now, which I did not, thankfully. But I was just like, oh, that's probably how people get, people start overeating and start getting overweight, when they're so bored that the only thing that they can go, it's like when you check your fridge to see if there's anything new in there, but there's actually nothing. And you keep checking it anyway, just to occupy yourself. And so, yeah, that kind of thing just went on for the entire day. Until about after dinner, where I finally, I guess, that my motivation surpassed my, whatever the feeling is, that was trying to stop me from doing it. And so it kind of crossed over, and then my motivation peaked, and then I ended up reading the book that I was wanted to read a week ago. It was about it's called We Are All Completely Beside Ourselves, and it basically explores human animal interaction and how that someone who grew up with a chimpanzee and how it affected her life. And it was a really good book. The thing is, well, obviously I couldn't finish it from dinner until this point in the video. So when I'm filming this video, and so what I actually did was I read a book summary, litcharts.com, so good to just like condense information, right? And be able to just know enough to BS, I guess, my understanding of the novel. And so I read the book summary, and then I read the chapter by chapter summary. And so I think I got a pretty detailed analysis of, because if you know everything in each chapter and then you're able to like form like the central core ideas and themes, like that's kind of the main gist of a first read through. So I think I was able to get that in around an hour 45, so approximately 1.5 to 2 hours. And so yeah, that was about the extent of the work I did today. Kind of proud of it, I guess, for managing to get something done in the first place, and baby steps, right? So like, you know, just little steps at a time, but just a really weird sense of boredom today. Like, not something that I really experience often, because there's always something to occupy myself with. I just found myself being so bored with life, I guess. I was at one point just scrolling through YouTube shorts, and like, they weren't even funny. I just kept scrolling through because it's really addictive. And so yeah, that's what I've dealt with today. And tomorrow, hopefully, why I said earlier how it might be the signs that I'm beginning to change is that I've exhausted all of the addictive nature of these apps. So now, hopefully, going forward, only the good can come out of it, right? Hopefully, this is the turning point where I just like switch on and I'm able to work for a long period of time again. Because yeah, school's been pushed back, but I don't know if that changes the due dates of any of our assignments that are already due in like the first and second week. So from tomorrow, I got to be working on those while working as well. So tomorrow I have a shift from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So yep, I'm basically, yeah, full-time working, part-time studying, and we'll see where it takes us, I guess. I just really need the resilience to be able to keep going. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to cover today. That was kind of my thoughts on what I did today. Honestly, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Today's outcome was all right. There's still 2 weeks of what the holiday would have been. So 2 weeks of change still to come. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll get a bit more done, even though I have a 5-hour work shift and I have another one the day after, but we'll see what happens. I will update you guys tomorrow, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you can relate to me, please like and subscribe, and that's all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 38. All right, goodbye.